What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Mandalorian Season 3, Episode number 7. We are coming down to the end of Season 3. This is the penultimate episode already. It is absolutely wild, and coming off of an episode that, you know, I thought it was a fun one, but it was another one of those episodes, and I don't want to be too negative about it, but, you know, this season has felt kind of scattered. Talked about that in the last one. And this was another one of those episodes where, you know, Grogu wasn't really in it much, and Din kind of made a decision that I completely didn't like. And I personally don't have any issues with Lizzo or Jack Black being in it. Like, I don't really know anything about Lizzo. I don't, like, watch her or like, she's a musician, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so
she's an artist.
I don't listen to her music, and a hot take of the video is that I don't like Jack Black, and I don't like Jack Black's comedy style. Like, I don't like his movies. I don't know anything about him personally. But he wasn't typical Jack Black in this episode, and it didn't really bother me at all. And again, I don't really know Lizzo very well, so none of that stuff bugged me very much. It was just this side mission felt just odd. I don't know. There was just something about it. And the show is full of side missions, and it always ends up tying at some point, one way or another. We'll see if that happens with these last 2 episodes of the season that, you know, I don't think has lived up to Season 1 and Season 2 personally. The fun and the action and the excitement that they've presented has all been awesome.
Right.
And I'm not going to fully criticize or come to a conclusion on a season until it's over. We still have 2 more to go, and obviously the last 2 are usually big ones of seasons, so we'll see where it goes and we'll see how this plays out. But the decision for Din to just hand Bo the saber in that moment, it kind of bothers me. I thought it was kind of lazy.
I liked it because I didn't want them to fight personally, but
if that's the way they were going to do it, they should have just done it earlier. Like, why did it have to happen in that moment? Like, Din could have just given her the saber, like, oh, hey, by the way, this happened. Here, you take it. And then when she showed up to find her old crew, she could be like, I got it. And Din could, you know, basically support the story. I just don't like the way that played out. And the fact that Din has offered her the saber before at the end of Season 2, he was like, here, take it. And she's like, no, I can't do it that way. So just the idea that it was planted into our heads in this show, specifically The Mandalorian, that you have to win it by combat, it's just odd that it would just be handed over and she'd be okay with it.
Well, I mean, the end of last season, he wasn't being captured by a giant monster that then...
I think that's just a weak loophole. Because it wasn't true combat. He got snuck attack. He didn't know what was happening. The monster didn't actually take the same. Like, he just, like, I don't know. I just don't like that story.
You have to have the intention of you're going after the saber.
That's the way I feel about it, like combat. And combat doesn't have to be this crazy, evil, I hate you type of fight. Like, people fight. Like, I watch MMA a lot, and like teammates fight, friends fight. It's nothing personal, it's business. And if that's the way they laid out the story for the saber to be passed on to the next person, then that's the way it should go. Obviously, that didn't happen in Rebels. She was handed the saber in Rebels, and it was all good then. So I don't know. I just didn't love it, but that's in the past now. She has the saber. And the whole point of this is to bring Mandalorians together and to go restore Mandalore. And this is where we're going. And it feels like that we're on that track. And I feel like outside of all the weirdness of the story of the last episode, the end felt like they was going to kind of skyrocket us into the actual story of what we're going towards. It does kind of suck for Jack Black's planet that, you know, that fleet is going to be just taken away, it seems like. And it's like, oh, they were there to protect, but now they're going to just be taken away because it's Bo's fleet and they're going to leave and go do the whole Mandalore storyline. So, yeah, overall, like, again, it's fun. And Star Wars is supposed to be fun.
Yes.
I'm just an extreme stickler for cohesive story and things to flow.
And we know that I'm the casual fan.
Yeah. So just the idea that we haven't gotten what we normally do with Grogu and Din. Obviously, this show's The Mandalorian. That could apply to a lot of different people. But here we go. The penultimate episode to Season 3. Ready?
Yes.
Let's go. What business are you on?
I know. What kind of Imperial? I mean...
Report.
Sir, I'm afraid the pirates have run into trouble on Navarro.
Didn't you suggest that the New Republic would not be sending support?
It wasn't the New Republic. Magistrate Cargo was aided by Mandalorians.
Which Mandalorians?
Bo-Katan Kryze led a squadron of Mandalorians alongside Din Djarin and his covert.
Yeah, your old friends.
Those 2 factions are sworn enemies.
Which is why I contacted you with haste.
Continue with your mission. I shall deal with our Mandalorian friends.
What's up, Gus?
Welcome back, Moff Gideon. Oh, what do we have in those tanks?
Commander, your hit-and-run operations are gaining too much notice. If we are perceived as anything other than a group of unorganized remnant warlords, the New Republic will increase their efforts to hunt us down.
There are citizens loyal to the Empire on every planet. They're already getting sick of this New Republic.
And if we give them a show of strength, they will rally behind us.
Grand Admiral Thrawn's return will herald in the reemergence of our military and provide Commandant Hux enough time to deliver on Project
Hux?
Necromancer.
Captain Pelion,
Heir to the Empire. He's coming.
Grand Admiral Thrawn is missing from your delegation. Any word on when he will be able to participate in the Shadow Council? You have spoken of his imminent return. Perhaps it's time we look to new leadership.
Project Necromancer is in place for that.
Necromancer.
What has become of Dr. Pershing and the research you promised us?
Dr. Pershing was captured by the New Republic. His research is lost for now. Mandalorians. I am increasingly confident that they are preparing to retake their home world of Mandalore.
A research in Mandalore would hamper our efforts.
Which is why we need to stamp them out now.
You'll have your reinforcements and your guard.
We shall be rid of the Mandalorians once and for all. Long live the Empire!
Nah, dude. Nah. So the Praetorian Guards are those red, like those cool-looking red guys that were in the
Snoke.
sequels?
Yeah.
Who got smoked by Ben and Rey.
Well, no, like they were guarding Snoke.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were his main protectors.
Got it.
So he's asking for those protection.
You happy I remembered that?
Yeah, it's solid. And obviously, you've been saying this for a while now. They're finding ways to connect this show to the sequel trilogy.
Got it.
It's very obvious that we're building towards that. But there were like 4 or 5 mentions of Thrawn, which is cool.
Uh-oh.
He's definitely coming. Heir to the Empire. Let's go. Gideon's like a cool helmet away from looking like Vader, by the way.
I was gonna say that about his whole getup.
It's not Imperial. Look at the markings. See those?
That's a
Yeah.
big ass
Mandalorian
symbol.
Privateers.
It's right there.
Finally got it up.
Yeah.
That's what she said. God
like, where do
damn,
you-
that thing's big.
Like, where do you park
That's
something?
also what she said.
Where do you park something like that?
That's also what she
So
said.
you got to get to the outskirts of the city and park it.
Family friendly. That is cool though. That thing is fucking huge.
They could fit every Mandalorian in the world on that ship.
I hope these two groups get along.
Oh my god, look at
They've
it.
never met, and what little they know of each other, they hate.
They will if they want to survive.
It's going to be very interesting combining these two worlds of Mandalorians with very different philosophies, seeing how they get along. It's a lot of Mandalorians. Love it.
Welcome back, my friend. That's quite a fleet you've assembled. A little welcome gift to celebrate our new neighbors. That's all the way from Coruscant. That's not the only gift I have for you.
Grogu. Little baby.
Like, gift? What?
Stuff? Oh. Are they fixing? Look at him, look at him, look at him! So cute.
Babu freak.
What did you do to IG-11?
No, that's IG-12 now. Don't worry, he's safe.
You're sure?
Well, the Anzellan stripped IG down to his base motor functions. They removed his memory circuit. The pilot provides cognition.
Yes.
Is Grogu gonna get inside and control IG?
Oh my god, I love it. I love the Babu. I need a little Babu guy.
No, it's crazy.
It might be too big. Oh no, he's good.
So what do you think?
They do nice work, I'll give them that, but Grogu is too young to operate heavy machinery. Maybe when he's older.
No.
What do you mean, no?
No.
I think he's saying he's old enough to operate it.
Yes.
I love that game of voice.
No, at least let him try it out in my office.
Yes.
Come on.
Oh, he said no. Oh, dear.
Yes.
Yes, what?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yeah. Hey, you still
You're
doing
just gonna
yes?
keep walking around saying yes.
He really, really likes it. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes.
This is like ridiculously funny and fun.
Give a toddler a toy.
Yeah. Wow. They
Yes.
found a way to give Grogu a voice.
Yes, yes, yes.
Mandalorians, it is time to retake our homeworld. Even though the planet is not cursed, there are still dangers. Dormant species have been awakened from the bombings. The remaining magnetic interference has made it impossible to scan the surface from above atmosphere, which is why I'm proposing that we leave Navarro and move the fleet into orbit above Mandalore. We send down a small recon party, we'll scout the surface, find out what remains of the Great Forge, and establish a safe perimeter. I need volunteers from both tribes.
No one's stepping up, huh?
Disappointed.
I will go. Grogu as well.
I will go.
I will go.
I will go.
I will go.
It's kind of emotional, yeah?
I will go.
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 This is a great moment.
I will go as well.
Oh. I think it's a very good sign. They're willing to come together and work together for a common cause. This is the way.
This is the way. That was cool.
I mean, they've mobilized. They've got ships. They've come together. They're going to build their planet back. This is what I wanted to happen like 4 episodes ago. This is what I've been anticipating for this season.
This is scary.
Yeah, the approach in the Mandalore is not a very nice one. I love this part though.
And they just drop him.
Yes.
That's not scary at all.
Hope your jetpack's fueled up.
Oh god. Ugh. Afraid of heights.
That's so cool.
You'd be like, click, 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 click. It's not working, fuckers!
That's cool.
Somewhere below is where our ancient capital once stood. We'll survey the surface until we find the forge and create a safety zone. Only then will we begin to bring down the settlers. We start scouting in that direction.
I like this.
I'm a little nervous though, because something feels sus.
Well, just the idea that, just the fact that Gideon knows what their plan is, that their goal is to rebuild Mandalore,
But
just makes it all feel sus.
The armor feels very suspicious. Do you get that impression from her as well?
I mean, the whole Bo relationship makes me question her intentions.
There, on the horizon.
What the hell?
What? Is that a whole ass pirate ship right there? With sails included.
You wear the crest of the Night Owls.
I should hope so. They're Mandalorians.
Is that the voice of Lady Bo-Katan Creed?
It is?
That ship is cool as hell.
Whoa.
We knew you would not forsake us, Lady Bo-Katan. We have failed you, but our blasters remain in your service.
Whoa.
Oh, that is cool.
They intercepted any ships they saw leaving. They took no prisoners. They bombed every surface twice over. They punished us as a warning to the whole galaxy because we refused to surrender.
That's not true. I did surrender. After our forces were annihilated in the Night of 1,000 Tears, and defeat was imminent, I met with Moff Gideon. The ISB had reached out to me to negotiate a ceasefire in exchange for submitting to the Empire and disarming. All remaining cities and Mandalorian lives were to be spared. That is how Moff Gideon came to possess the Darksaber. I didn't trust him, but it was the only chance I had to save our people. And then he betrayed me, and we were helpless to resist the purge of Mandalore.
So brutal.
Our people have suffered time and again from division and squabbling factions. Mandalore has always been too powerful for any enemy to defeat. It is always our own division that destroys us.
It's a pretty emotional episode.
I had no idea. We were taught that everyone but us had forsaken the way, that you were selfish and uncaring. Now I understand.
You were right. I was selfish. And this is what it wrought.
We'll rebuild it. Isn't that our history? For thousands of years we have been on the verge of extinction, and for thousands of years we have survived.
I don't know if I can keep everyone together. There's too much animosity, and this blade is all I have to unify our people.
Go get the Mandosaur.
What means more to me is honor and loyalty and character. These are the reasons I serve you, Lady Kryze. Your song is not yet written. I will serve you until it is.
Aw, that Den.
He's a good dude.
I think Bo's on a really good track to unifying the Mandalorians. I feel like we're getting on the same page. No?
We'll rest tonight and continue at first light.
These here are too weak to continue. We must return to the gauntlet, and I will ferry them back to the fleet in the morning.
Agreed. Those of you who are well enough can join us in the search for the Great Forge.
We can do better than that. We can bring you there.
I love that ship.
Onward, Mandalorians!
That is very cool. By the way, Mandalorian experts. Were those 3 in previous content? They haven't dropped any names. It's literally a pirate ship.
It is. I love that.
That they could sail on ground.
Okay, but again, still, the armorer feels sus.
I just think she's very mysterious.
I don't know. There's something about her that's bothering me. Like, is she about to just kill all those people right now? I'm being serious.
That's dope.
You can't move an enforcer like that.
It's a flank jump, and you're about to submit.
Oh no, we're gonna get into a fight over a board game.
Everybody's
the enforcer moves like a wing guard when it's flanking.
These primitives make up their own rules for everything.
So...
Seriously?
Submit or fight.
Oh my god. It's a crazy blade.
Is that vibrating? What is happening? Oh god, here we go. Son of a bitch.
Guess it was too good to be true. This was bound to happen.
Should I step in?
Neither side can step in. It was bound to happen sooner or later.
It's kind of an unfair advantage to not fight with your helmet on. Just saying. I'd probably throw my bad boy back on.
God, when Checkers just goes too far. No, I'm just kidding. All right, guys, you both have a big one. I get it.
Oh, Grogu.
No.
Aw, he's a good baby. Still, no. You're in trouble. Go to your room.
Grogu's the voice of reason.
Honestly.
You taught your apprentice well.
You didn't learn that from me.
He just gave a little head nod. Stop it. Oh my God.
Come in, Fleet Command.
We read you?
Prepare to receive rescued survivors in need of medical attention.
Copy, Gauntlet.
What's that?
There! On the starboard bow!
What is that? Is that the mythosaur? No. Or do they only live in water? What?
That's the mythosaur.
Yeah, but okay, so like, look, see, I wasn't lying. No, I mean, like, well.
Holy shit.
No, not the pirate ship.
Oh shit. Grogu, use your monster taming skill power.
Just tell a monster, no.
Where are we?
This is what's left of the Great Forge. This was once the heart of our civilization. The fires have been extinguished since the bombings.
You lived here?
We all did.
We never left. Survived by migrating along the surface till the war ended. Some tried to explore below, but none survived.
Jetpacks.
More survivors.
Those aren't Mandalorians.
Those are troopers. Oh shit. It's an ambush! Those are Gideon's troops.
They're wearing Beskar, is that what they said? Shit. There's too many.
It's like Gideon created Mandalorian stormtroopers. Oh, choke. Yeah. Oh shit.
Ooh.
Damn, dude. Is that Bo? Pull out the saber.
Honestly.
It's dark.
I know, with all those flashes of light, I can't see.
I can't tell who's who.
This sucks. Dude, that big ass gun has got to be able to take out more than just like one at a time. Come on, man. Run, Grogu, run.
What the hell?
Uh-oh.
It's a trap! Fuck!
Oh my god. This is awful. Oh, Daddy. Oh my god, this is awful. No.
Whoa, dude.
Can we pull out the Darksaber and cut the door? Is that a thing?
Look at Gideon's getup. Alright.
Awesome.
Darth Vader wannabe. Dude, he looks dope.
He does look dope. He looks awesome. Is that like a crown he made out of that helmet?
Thank you for gathering the Mandalorians into one place. You were a talented people, but your time has passed. However,
As you can see, Mandalore will live on in me. Thanks to your planet's rich resources, I have created the next generation Dark Trooper suit, forged from Beskar alloy.
That's bullshit.
And the most impressive improvement is that it has me in it. You see, every society has something to offer. The cloners, the Jedi, and even the Mandalorians. By aggregating the best of each, I will create an army that will bring order to the galaxy.
The First Order.
Why don't we take your fleet off the board while we still have the element of surprise? Activate the interceptors and bombers.
Oh, shit.
Grogu, I'm gonna need you to do something, bud. I don't know if he can do anything. Can he use the Force in some way? Can he, like, lift the door? I don't know.
The purge of Mandalore will be complete. Take him to the debriefing.
Damn it, dude.
I should have killed you when I had the chance.
Bo-Katan. We have to stop meeting like this.
Oh my god.
I'll make sure of it.
Let's skip the pleasantry, shall we? I believe this is the part where you return the dark saber to its rightful owner.
Seriously, use it to, like, why couldn't you use it to, like, we've seen sabers
cut through everything.
This is the way.
Yeah, she's doing it now to escape the other way instead of going in there to save Den. Like, come on! Oh, his helmet has
spikes and
little horns.
Like crowns, yeah.
Just like the armorer's helmet.
Oh, right.
Does that have any kind of correlation?
See, that's what I'm saying.
I'll cover the rear!
I mean, she conveniently bounced right before this attack took place,
Right,
right?
that's what I'm saying. There's something suspicious. Kaz needs to get out of there too, man.
We're clear. Fall back.
You've got a baby. You've got a son. Ragnar can't grow up without you.
We're not leaving you behind.
Go! There are too many.
Damn it, dude.
This is the way. He's gonna try and take out as many as he can. Son of a bitch. That's a good dude. We couldn't have used the dark saber on the other damn door for real.
Oh, this fucking gun's overheating.
This sucks. Brute force works. That works. Yeah, bud. Oh, and throws him off a cliff. Oh, God.
Oh, shit, dude.
Uh-oh. Who are these guys? Oh, these are the red guys.
Praetorian guards.
Look at those freaking... Those are awesome.
Their weapons are pretty dope.
Oh, no.
Damn it, Paz.
Shit. We're not fighting.
That was that was one of those episodes that, I mean, it definitely felt like the end of a season, but it's one of those episodes that I kind of wanted, like, it felt like it took forever for us to get to this point, but I really like what they provided this episode. I like all the story elements. It's just they're going to give us one more episode and then we're going to have another break for the next thing. But there was a lot of stuff dropped in this episode. Mm-hmm. I mean, Thrawn's name was dropped a bunch. The fact that we have the Praetorian Guards right there is showing that we're essentially going to be drifting into the sequel trilogy type of content soon. Just the fact that Moff Gideon is finally back, like, I'm happy to see him. He looks friggin' menacing in that getup. That helmet just completes the whole look. And, I mean... we said it, I think, probably last season too, because he had the same like body armor that he's very much looking like a Vader style of character. And the fact that he built...
The whole getup was fantastic. His helmet was fantastic.
The fact that he's made Mandalore his home base and has created these new Dark Troopers with Beskar, and that his getup, I assume, has a ton of Beskar, that just shows who broke him out. It wasn't Bo's crew or anything. It was these folks. Yeah. And, like, he looks dope. Like, his helmet and his getup, like, it looks really good. And you keep talking about the armor being kind of sus. I think for sure. I think there's something up there.
Because how else did they get all that armor?
Yeah, and just the way the armor, well, not even that. Like, they could just take over Mandalore and get the armor made.
I know, but...
Just the idea that 2 episodes ago, tasking Bo with this plan to bring all the Mandalorians together, now is the time to take Mandalore. The fact that they're there as the home base... and the mission was to come to Mandalore to take over, and then Moff Gideon's like, oh, hey, thanks for bringing all the Mandalores together.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there's something going on. And I don't know if it's just a coincidence, but the horns and the helmets, I don't know like where that comes from, or if that's a connection between Moff Gideon and the armor, but it's definitely a nod to Maul, but we'll see if that has any connection or anything, or if it's just a coincidence. But, yeah. I mean, I thought that was a good episode. It was very emotional.
Yeah.
There were a lot of elements that were good. There's still some stuff in there that's just kind of driving me nuts, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. And I'm always going to be honest with my opinions. I'm not going to ever beat around the bush. I'm always going to give it to you straight. And that was, again, fun and emotional. Really good. But what is Grogu now? Like, we were told that Grogu spent a lot of time with Luke. There's speculation and rumors flying around that it was like 2 years. Don't know if that was Favreau talking about 2 years break of the Mandalorian show for the fans, or if Grogu was actually with Luke for 2 years training. If he was with Luke that long, do something. Like, where was that training? Yeah. What happened? Like, the fact that he's basically been relegated to pushing a button now. Yes, no, yes. Like, that's really cute and cool and fun. But it's like, I'm waiting for Grogu to take that next... Like, I thought it was coming. Like, I said it like a handful of episodes ago.
I mean, that's why I said in the episode, like, can he do anything?
Yeah. Like, I mean, the fact that you're mentioning that, I think is a big sign,
because I don't know shit about shit.
But,
so,
yeah, it's just one of those things where...
he has some ability to do something, yes?
We've seen it happen. We've seen him... use the Force with like certain situations with like the big like, and obviously that's probably one of his like special Force powers, but yeah, like he didn't do anything in the moment, and I don't know, it's probably another one of those just nitpicks. But now that Din's captured, it's just again taking him out of the equation, which
I feel like because Din was getting captured, I felt like Grogu would have done something.
Yeah.
Because like he really only uses the Force when it's Daddy.
Or when it's playtime.
Or yeah.
When he's a child spinning in a chair or pulling snacks to himself. But
I mean, like, don't get me wrong, it was adorable being in IG-12. Super cute,
yeah.
But like we didn't need cute in that moment. I needed him to do something.
Yeah, and the idea that Bo could use the saber to get out the other way and she made that hole pretty quick. So she could have done that to save Din and have everyone in there fighting and like defending the moment. But I mean, more of them would have probably got killed, but still. And like, why didn't she have the saber out sooner fighting with it? Like, that's a really powerful and strong weapon when you're dealing with...
She could have just totally eliminated so many people.
It's just small things that drive me kind of nuts sometimes. But in terms of the story, I feel like we're finally moving into a good direction. The Gideon return, strong, really good. The fact that he is on Mandalore, making that his home base, and now that he has troopers with friggin' Beskar armor, that makes for a really, really strong enemy. And
they did have cool getups also.
They look great.
Looked really cool.
Yeah, they look really cool. And just the fact that the armor now is a really big part of the story, which she's been a big part of the story, but now I see it for a different reason because it's more negative, it feels like. That she's trying to betray the Mandalorians for some reason. I don't know where that comes from or what her motivation is there or what potentially she could be getting out of this. But it definitely feels like a situation. The fact, again, that you called that out pretty early, it's, I think, a big tell that something's coming.
It just feels... I don't know. Like, it just...
I mean, she bailed out at the perfect moment. Like, literally moments before they went down and got attacked, she was gone to go do something else. And, yeah, it's just... I don't know.
I was hoping for, like, an alternate meaning or something. I don't know.
We'll see. But we're definitely getting to Thrawn. We're definitely getting to Heir to the Empire I hope they try to... Like, obviously, Heir to the Empire, if you guys didn't know, it's a novel from, like, I think the 90s, Timothy Zahn. I'm, like, in the middle of book 2. I haven't been able to continue, but it's definitely one of those stories that they could find a way to weave in. Like, this is the timeline, essentially, that novel and that story took place with Thrawn. There's a way for them to weave that in, and obviously the Ahsoka show is probably going to be the main catalyst for Thrawn. I'm wondering if he's going to show up at the end, because they kind of, like, Moff Gideon kind of called it out at the very beginning. Like, oh, where is he? Why isn't he in these meetings? And is he ever coming back, kind of thing. I think that's a clear sign.
Why is everything so secret?
Yeah, I think that's a clear sign that he's going to probably pop up, maybe some kind of, like, cliffhanger moment or an end credit scene if they do that this season, because they did it last season with Boba Fett. But, yeah, I think Thrawn is obviously coming. We know that in the next show. That's also one of those kind of small nitpicks that I have. I feel like The Mandalorian is creating a stage for other content, for other shows. It's going to launch us into the Ahsoka show. It's going to be a bridge between the original trilogy and the sequel trilogy. And, I mean, we're obviously building towards that. It's been very clear for a long time. And people who deny it or think that the sequel trilogy is going away, it's not. Regardless if you want it to, or you don't want to view it as canon, regardless, whatever, do your thing, but it's definitely not going anywhere, and they're going to continue to build the story. It's the way it is, and that is the way. That's where we're going, for sure. And I think the Praetorian Guards hits that even more, and just the fact that we have cloning, and we saw essentially a Snoke-looking clone in Season 2, it's very clear we're going down that road. And they have dropped so many lines of dialogue to hint at this order that's coming. So, yeah, it's happening. So you just gotta enjoy the ride and see where it takes us and see if they do a good job of filling the gaps and completing those stories. But I thought that was a really good episode. I enjoyed it. It's got its small nitpicks, but overall, like, again, the action continues to be awesome.
Oh, I love that.
The fight sequences, the choreography, all of it is really cool.
That damn pirate ship was freaking awesome.
That was dope.
Make that into a Lego set.
Right? That was very cool.
Imagine the price tag on the... Why are these fucking Legos so expensive?
Legos are expensive. Legos are expensive. And seeing the Mythosaur in that moment is pretty wild. Again, it's one of those moments where I hope Grogu could find a way to tame the Mythosaur. And, like, obviously, Bo is struggling with the idea of leading. I feel like the Darksaber and the Mythosaur combined together is going to hopefully at some point kind of drive this leadership even stronger home, and we'll see where it goes. But I thought Bo was doing good. Yeah. I don't have any issues with Bo-Katan doing her thing and being the leader, because it makes sense for the story, and I think it works for and I'm talking like the overarching story of the Mandalorians. She's around, she's alive, she should be involved, and yeah, because she's got the history and all that stuff. So I thought it was a strong episode. I am fully expecting the finale to be wild. This was a pretty wild episode. And yeah, again, I'm going to continue to just be honest and share my honest opinions and be real with y'all, because it's okay to not like everything. It's okay to have opinions to go against something, but as long as you feel like you could express it, I think it's fine.
In a respectful way.
Yeah, share all of your thoughts, obviously, in the comments.
And if you like something, like it, and that's awesome.
But if someone else doesn't like it, let them not like it.
Yeah,
also,
everybody's
it's okay.
allowed. Yeah.
It's okay. And I can see good and bad in most things. And I think that's really good. I think it's healthy for me, personally, to be able to speak that way about stuff, because I still like that episode a lot. I might have some nitpicks, but it is what it is, and it's just the way it goes. But
this is the way.
I'm excited to see where this finale goes and how this story continues to wrap up for the Mandalorian. So,
yep.
Any other thoughts?
Nope.
All right, y'all. Leave your comments. See you later for the next one. Have a good one. Bye.